Chris Livingston's summer was nothing short of a roller coaster, landing him at 14th place in our annual Ranking the Roster series. And it all started with Stanley Umude paving the way for Livingston's rise. But here's where it gets controversial. Livingston was waived in early July, only to be re-signed 2 weeks later on a fully guaranteed one-year deal worth $2.3 million. This move raises eyebrows, especially since Amir Kothi, who received a less secure contract, somehow ranks higher in these evaluations. What's going on behind the scenes? Once back on the roster, Livingston absolutely dominated the Summer League, earning an impressive A- grade from our analysts Finley Kuehl and Jack Treherne. He showed off his scoring ability, particularly from beyond the arc, putting up shots with high volume and confidence. Interestingly, some former professional players have described his shooting form as uggo, a less flattering term for an unorthodox or awkward shot. But this critique might be influenced by their loyalty to Umude, who was the player Livingston effectively replaced. Looking back, Livingston's offseason followed a season where he played exactly 42 games, matching his rookie year total. His stats barely changed, but it's tough to draw conclusions from such limited minutes, often in garbage time. His stint with the Wisconsin Herd in Oshkosh tells a slightly different story. He appeared in 11 games, down from 16 the previous year, and spent more time on Milwaukee's bench. These Herd games reveal some concerning trends. His three-point shooting percentage and volume dropped noticeably, casting doubt on whether his summer league shooting was a fluke or sustainable. This supports the uggo shot critique. However, he did take on a bigger role, increasing his assists and rebounds, showing growth in other areas. So, what can we realistically expect from Chris Livingston in the upcoming NBA season? 3 major questions come into play. First, can his style of play hold up against true NBA competition? The answer isn't clear. So far, Livingston has only looked like an NBA-caliber player when facing non-NBA opponents. His relatively modest size might also limit his effectiveness at the highest level. But it's worth noting that many players perform better against weaker competition. And with another year of physical development, he could improve his chances. Second, does his skill set fit into the current Milwaukee Bucks roster? Livingston is a wing player, much like Ish Smith is a point guard. It's a basic but important classification. His increased usage with the Herd suggests he can handle more responsibility, but his style resembles that of Donte DiVincenzo, which might translate to a more limited role in the NBA. Third, and perhaps the most challenging hurdle, will head coach Doc Rivers actually give Livingston meaningful playing time when there are reportedly 13 players ahead of him in the rotation? The odds seem slim. Realistically, if Livingston is destined to be a true NBA contributor, we might only see it happen if he moves to another team. But hey, we can always hope. I'm fully on board with hyping Chris Livingston as much as possible, but I encourage you to balance my enthusiasm with your own opinions in the comments below. Most importantly, don't forget to vote for who you think deserves the 13th spot on Milwaukee's depth chart as we continue to add names. You have until 9 a.m. Central tomorrow to make your voice heard. What do you think? Is Livingston a hidden gem waiting to break out, or is he just another player stuck on the fringe? Share your thoughts and let's get the debate going.